In the mystical kingdom of Ildria, a dragon named Draco was known for his insatiable love for barbecues. He had a massive, fire-breathing talent, which made him the undisputed grillmaster of the realm. His scales shimmered like charcoal, and his fiery breath was the perfect grill starter. One sunny afternoon, Draco had a sizzling idea. He decided to host the grandest barbecue feast Ildria had ever seen. He sent out fiery invitations that reached every corner of the kingdom, inviting humans, elves, dwarves, and even creatures like aliens, ninjas, vampires, werewolves, and knights. Draco believed that a good meal could unite the most unlikely of friends. But in the depths of the enchanted forest, a wicked witch named Morgana was brewing trouble. Morgana was notorious for her grudge against anyone who dared to indulge in pork, and she had a particular fondness for turning barbecue enthusiasts into pigs. Her magical powers were feared far and wide. As the day of the grand barbecue approached, rumors of Morgana's threats began to spread. The kingdom was abuzz with tension. Dragons, aliens, ninjas, vampires, werewolves, and knights, who had been eagerly anticipating the feast, started having second thoughts. They didn't want to end up as succulent swine on a witch's platter. But Draco was determined. He knew that unity was more potent than fear. On the day of the event, Ildria's skies filled with dragons, the castle courtyards hosted aliens, the shadowy corners teemed with ninjas, the crypts echoed with vampires, the forest rustled with werewolves, and the knights marched in shining armor. Draco welcomed everyone with a fiery spectacle, using his flames to light up the grills. The smell of sizzling meat filled the air, and the entire kingdom rejoiced in the feast. The diverse attendees shared stories, laughed, and found common ground over their love for grilled delicacies. Just as the sun began to set, Morgana appeared, her eyes gleaming with malevolence. She brandished her staff, ready to cast her pig transformation spell. But before she could do so, a group of knights, werewolves, and even a ninja stepped forward, creating a protective barrier around Draco and the others. "We're united by more than our taste for barbecue," the ninja said. "We're united by our courage and our friendship." Morgana's spell failed as it hit the protective barrier, and she retreated into the shadows, vanquished by the unity of Ildria's residents. The night continued with laughter and camaraderie, showcasing that even in a world with dragons, aliens, ninjas, vampires, werewolves, and knights, the bonds of friendship could triumph over the darkest of threats. From that day on, Draco's Grand Barbecue became an annual tradition in Ildria, a symbol of unity and defiance against those who sought to divide. The dragon, the aliens, the ninjas, the vampires, the werewolves, and the knights toasted to a brighter future, where differences were celebrated, not feared.